Hello, this is Father Tomasz. Welcome to Catholic Connections as we reflect today on the Gospel for the upcoming Sunday. This coming Sunday, we are going to celebrate the Feast of the Exaltation of the Cross. The name of this feast seems like an oxymoron, seems like a paradox, seems like a contradiction. The cross and exaltation. And yet that's at the heart of our faith, isn't it? We believe that Jesus lived his life here on earth, that God became flesh in him and came to reveal himself to us, that Jesus died and rose from the dead. But the cross is a challenging image, isn't it? After all, it was a death penalty in the Roman Empire. And it was reserved only for those who wanted to oppose the authority of the Roman Empire. Actually, Roman citizens could not be crucified. It was a big no-no. It was reserved for the outsiders. Actually, it was unseeming to be able to actually even use the word crucifixion or the cross among the elites of the Roman Empire. It was not something that would be accepted as an etiquette. So here we have to deal with the cross. But the cross, I think, at the end of the day, reminds us of a simple fact that Jesus, throughout his entire life, rejected violence, and that he preferred to engage in a dialogue. The other day I was reading a book by a famous biblical scholar who passed away just about a year ago or so. His name is Gerhold Lofnick, and the name of the book is Why Do I Believe in God? And this is what he writes at one point in the last chapter of the book. He says, there is the fact that Jesus rejected every form of violence. He not only demanded that his disciples practice absolute nonviolence, he himself did not use force in any form, but always trusted in free persuasion. He preferred to let himself be killed by his opponents rather than use violence. And he invited his disciples to commit themselves to it. Still better, he called us to live it in our lives. So that's the mission, isn't it? And in the gospel for this Sunday, we are reminded that at the heart of this non-violent approach is the fact that Jesus came to reveal to us God who is love. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that we may have life. That's the famous John 3:16. So in the world that can be filled with a lot of violence, wars, and so on, the invitation for all of us is to follow the example of Jesus and to always use nonviolence. God's peace be with you, and have a blessed day.
Don't forget to follow St. Patrick's on Facebook or subscribe on YouTube. And please join us for any of our live stream masses this weekend. Details are below in the description. God bless you.